Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long, from bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here.
Exciting news! The Design Studio Nationwide 90 FM just got a whole lot bigger. Join us this and every Saturday now from 1 to 3 p.m. for an exclusive show that elevates your home, mind, and soul. Discover the latest interior design trends to create your dream sanctuary. Unlock your true potential with personal growth strategies. Nourish your body and spirit with expert wellness tips. Don't miss out on the inspiration you need to live your best life. Tune in to the Design Studio this and every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. and take the first step towards a more fulfilling you.
Make me sweat, make me harder.
Jamaica. Our young people are world leaders, innovators, and game changers. They are creative, intelligent, bold, and they are champions. My youths, you have the power to transform Jamaica. Our country needs your ideas, your opinions, your solutions, and your support. Full time now, we kick out crime and violence, rape culture, unemployment, and all of the other problems in Jamaica land we love. I'm Empress Scolding, encouraging all young people to come make we talk up, upon Talk Up Radio. Go on with it, youths. Talk up youth. Myself a talk up youth.
And so come to know these youths and show these youths. Talk up yourself, the youths to know them roots. Nurture them, protect and love and hear these youths. Use to make them know I love we show these youths.
Let's save the youth, not kill the youth. I build we come to build the youth. Up trick and fool and kill the youth. I build we come to build the youth. Empower and inskill the youth. I build we come to build the youth. Youths in action, Jamaica, we are
Build the youths there.
Talk up youth in Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM.
Talk up youth and talk the truth. I ask the bush that representing for Talk Up Youths. Here and nationwide, 90 FM. Every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bush.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Look, I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to ask you if you're okay. My friends always feel the need to tell me things. Seems like they're just happier than us these days. Yeah. These days, I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to be here when you need me. It feels like the only time you'll see me is when you turn your head to the side and look at me differently. Yeah. And last night, I think I lost my patience. Last night, I got high expectations. Last night, I came to a realization, and I hope you can take it.
Nationwide.
I hope you can take it all. I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my love for granted. I just don't understand it. No, I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my love for granted. I just don't understand it.
I don't know how to talk to you. I just know I find myself getting lost with you. Lately you just made me work too hard for you. Got me on flights overseas and I still can't get across to you. And last night, I think I lost my patience. Last night, I got expectation. Last night, I came to a realization, and I hope you can take it. I hope you can take it all.
I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my love for granted. I just don't understand it. No, I'm too good to you. I'm way.
Someone could tell by the way you carry yours.
Talk up youth and talk the truth. I ask the bush that representing for Talk Up Youths. Here and nationwide, 90 FM. Every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bush.
Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon to all of our listeners and our viewers. We are here on a nationwide 90 FM, the best revolution station here in Jamaica, and like I always say, across the world. And of course, today on such a weekend as this, it's all about tracking Hurricane Melissa. Earlier on, you'd have joined us on our station as we brought you the live press briefing from the office of the Prime Minister as they gave us the recent updates on what's happening with the hurricane and how we can also be prepared. We just concluded by listening to our Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, as he spoke with us, as well as the various cabinet ministers, as they brought us the updates on what's been happening in their area and the work that they're doing also in their constituencies as member of parliament. And so for today, we're just going to be having a shortened version of our show as we continue, and then any other live or important updates, we'll be sure to bring that to you throughout the afternoon as we continue to track what's happening with the hurricane. So, of course, this weekend, as the island continues to brace for its impact of Hurricane Melissa, which is a powerful and unpredictable storm that's closing in, and I want for us to understand the seriousness of it. We just heard our ministers reminding us the importance of preparing. We heard from Evan Thompson as he shared that today is the final day for us to prepare. So if you have not prepared as yet, today is the day for you to do that. So for the rest of the time that we have, we want to be checking in with some of our students as well. But just before we get to that, we want to give you the latest hurricane bulletin that was released from the Met Office at 11 a.m. A hurricane warning remains in effect for Jamaica as Tropical Storm Melissa nears hurricane strength and is expected to rapidly intensify today. This is bulletin number 30 that has been released from the Met Office. At 10 a.m., the center of Tropical Storm Melissa was located by Air Force Reserve and the National center of a hurricane there, and Hunters near latitude 16.5 degrees north, longitude 75.1 degrees west, and this is about 195 kilometers southeast of Moran Point or 245 kilometers southeast of Kingston, Jamaica. Tropical Storm Melissa is moving toward the west-northwest near 2 kilometers per hour, which is a slow west-northwestward or westward motion, which is expected today through Sunday night. A turn to the north and the northeast is forecast on Monday and Tuesday. So that's some of the updates coming from the Met Office. That's the latest bulletin release, and it says here that on the forecast track, the center of Melissa is expected to move near or over Jamaica during the weekend and early next week, and it could be near or over eastern Cuba by the middle of next week. So stay close to your radio stations, and you will definitely be able to get some updates as long as we have power. And of course, Nationwide 90 FM will also give you live updates. Another important advisory: the Norman Manley International Airport is to close tonight after the last arriving flight, and there's also going to be a meeting that will be held at 2 p.m. today about the closure of the Sangsters International Airport. And we know many persons are trying to come home just to not only to secure property but to be with their loved ones as well. And just this morning I saw a message from a good friend of mine who says that they were able to get a flight back home because they want to be here with family. So that's an important advisory. The Norman Manley International Airport is set to close tonight after the last arriving flight, and also a decision will be made as it relates to the closure of the Sangsters International Airport. And just now we heard from Minister Floyd Green that all the botanical gardens will be closed as well. So we want to pay close attention to that advisory. The National Solid Waste Management Authority has given us immediate release. The NSWMA intensifies island-wide cleanup ahead of Tropical Storm Melissa. The NSWMA has ramped up cleaning operations across the island since the announcement of Tropical Storm Melissa, and the NSWMA's regional team are working around the clock, particularly in public areas and town centers, to clear loose garbage from roadways and reduce the risk of flooding. Executive Director of the agency, Audrey Gordon, stated that the authority's priority is to ensure that drains and culverts remain free of debris when the heavy rain begins. And he quoted that we know that the damage that flooding can cause to properties, to livelihoods, and even to lives. That is why we are working feverishly to clear as much waste as possible, going late into the night and keeping our disposable sites open well beyond normal hours. We will continue working until it becomes unsafe to do so. Once the weather conditions worsens, we will pull our trucks off the roads and secure them in designated areas. However, our teams will be ready to mobilize as soon as it is safe. So that is an advisory there coming to us from the NSWMA. So, and as we talk about hurricane preparedness tips, as we heard earlier on, that if you have not started preparing, today is the day for you to do the final touches and get some things in place. And so usually around this time, we talk about what are some of the tips that we can share with you, our listeners and our viewers, in terms of preparation. Preparation is protection, and we want you to know that as well. So long before the winds arrive, preparation is your best defense. And I know sometimes persons will say, well, I'm not going anywhere, but we want you to take precaution, take heed, listen to what the government is saying, the advisory that has been out, and how you can ensure that you are safe. So before the hurricane, as we talk about preparing, we need to have an emergency plan. So if you don't have an emergency plan, now is the time for you to have an emergency plan. And there are a number of shelters that are in preparation. Well, by now they would have been in preparation mode and completed that. And stay tuned to even the sites, as sites, agencies like ODPEM, they have the emergency numbers that are in operation, and I'm going to be sharing that with you in just a moment. So make sure that you have an emergency plan, know your evacuation routes and the nearest shelters. It's important for us to have that information, and also decide on how your family will communicate if you get separated. And now is the time for us to check in on each other. It's not easy being alone in times like these, so we want to ensure that there is togetherness, and also to ensure that you have your emergency kit as well. Each person should have, or each household, I should say, should have their emergency kit ready. By now, you should have your non-perishable food items, your flashlight, your batteries, your first aid kit, important medication that is necessary as well, and also securing important documentation and also cash. By now, we should have also been preparing our homes in terms of protecting our homes. So whatever protection strategies or measures that you need to take into consideration, now is the time for us to probably go outside and to, as long as it is safe, for us to go outside and to also to see what final prep we can do in terms of checking on our windows and our doors, ensuring that our storm shutters are ready and up and running. And of course, we want to ensure that we don't have the area that is blocked, so that in case of any flooding, the waters and so on can move freely, because you don't want to have debris all over the place either that will block the drains. So we need to be clearing the gutters and the drains to prevent flooding. And we also heard from our ministers how they are out there, well, they're through their agencies, they're out there ensuring that the drains and the gutters are cleaned to prevent flooding. And of course, importance of staying informed as best as possible to all the weather updates that will come through the meteorological service, or of course through here at Nationwide 90 FM and our social media pages. So what should we do during the hurricane? So during the hurricane, our safety is important, and so we want to say to all of us again to stay indoors and to move away from windows. You don't want to be, I know some of us, we get excited and we want to look outside and to see what's happening, but that can also be a danger as well. So you want to move away from the windows, stay indoors as well. I was going to say as best as possible, but stay indoor completely until the hurricane has passed. Avoid using electrical appliances, unplug electronics, and avoid contact with water and outlets to prevent shocks. And what is also important as well, never go outside during the eye, as you talk about the eye of the storm, right? The calm center of the storm can be deceiving, and dangerous winds will return quickly. So you want to bear those information or those reminders in mind as well. So we talk about what happens before the hurricane, during the hurricane. Again, your safety is important. No, it's not the time for you to go outside and to have any party or dance or anything like that, or play any sports. When the hurricane is passing, it's time for you to stay inside and to ensure that you are safe. And of course, as we talk about after the hurricane, the recovery and the caution that we must continue to exercise, we must wait for the official notice that the coast, no, not the coast, that the way is clear, right? So don't go outside until the authorities confirm that it is safe for you to go outside. We need to also to watch out for hazards and in terms of avoiding down power lines, flooded roads, and unstable structures. And if you have no reason to be on the road, which you shouldn't have any reason to be on the road unless you are one of those persons working in the essential areas that will be up and running during this time, then you should not be out there. You should be at home. And of course, again, ensuring that you are securing your important documents, and any damage that you have, you seek to report those damages so that you can take it further after the hurricane has passed. And of course, importance of staying healthy during this. Boil or purify water before drinking and dispose of spoiled food safely. So those are some important tips and reminders that I want to leave with you today as we talk about what happens before the hurricane, during the hurricane, and after the hurricane. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, I will be joined by the president of the Yout Student Union, and that's Percival Roberts, and he's going to be telling us what they have been doing to help to prepare our students as we brace for Hurricane Melissa. This is a shortened edition and a version of the Talk Up Beat Radio Show. We'll be right back after this.
Talk Up Youth and talk the truth. I ask for the bush that representing for Talk Up Youth here and nationwide, 90 FM, every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bush!
Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long, from bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here.
Beat the heat with Fontana Pharmacy and ATL. From August 18th to September 19th, spend $10,000 or more at any Fontana Pharmacy island-wide and you'll have a chance to win amazing prizes. And the grand prize, a brand new AC unit from ATL. Simply write your full name, telephone number, social media handle, and email on the back of your receipt and place it in the entry box in store. Conditions apply. Visit our socials and website for more details. Authorized under the Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Educators, it's your summer your way. Let's go. Upgrade your ride with the sweet summer
summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit Union.
Educators take the driver's seat with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Credit Union. Ride in style with a new car or take that well-deserved vacation with a personal loan. Low interest rates, flexible terms, and fast approval. It's your summer your way. For more info, call 876-618-1706.
The sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit
Serving
Union.
our members, impacting lives positively.
Upgrade your home or business with Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Explore a range of termite-resistant plywood, quartz, solid surface, and granite. Experience timeless elegance with our cedar doors, crafted from premium cedar stock, kiln-dried for durability and beauty. For quality and craftsmanship, visit us at the Trade Center Kingston 10 or Hatfield Mandeville. Call 876-963-0628-30. Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Transform your space today.
It's time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paint's 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on November 1, 2025 and help us celebrate the annual Local Government and Community Month. The first stop is the Mapen Seventh-day Adventist Church at 82 Fernley Avenue in Clarendon for the National Church Service on Saturday, November 1, starting at 10 a.m. Come join us and let's worship together. That's the Local Government and Community Month National Church Service at the Mapen Seventh-day Adventist Church, 82 Fernley Avenue, starting at 10 a.m. Hear it only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Talk up, youths. Hey. Oh, yeah, boy. Listen. Right about now, we want to tell them. We tell them, say, youths, you have to stand for your rights now. Now is the time. Youth for chat and youth for act and youth for unite right now. No silence. You youth. You have to stand for your rights now. Now is the time. Tell the people. Rip me off. Love was cheap. It was always dead at my seams. Down was bad and this is now. Now look at me. This is the part of me that you never gonna ever take away from me. Oh, this is the
Jerome, the show boss.
How can you understand something that you never had? Oh, baby, if you let me, I can help you out with all of that. Girl, let me love you, and I will love you until you learn to love yourself. Girl, let me love you, I know you're trouble.
Nationwide, 90
Girl,
FM.
let me help. Girl, let me love you, and I will love you until you learn to love yourself. Girl, let me love you, a heart of darkness that's brought to light. I'll take you there. Girl, let me love you. Girl, let me love you, baby.
Talk up you, talk the truth. I have for the bush that represent here on Nationwide, 90 FM, every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bush.
Welcome back to the Talk With Pete radio show, the voice of the Jamaican youth. And this edition, as we continue to track Hurricane Melissa, who you are listening to Damon Scarlett. And, on an occasion like this, sometimes you wonder what life would be if you were all alone. But I want to tell somebody today that you're not alone. As I'm looking at the YouTube chat there, I'm seeing the comments there. And, I see Annie Smith, I see David. Nabar is in the building. We see as well Michael is there as well, and that reminder that you are never alone. And Annie says that would never make it by without you, so that's good. And as we turn our attention now, as we focus on students, as we some of our schools, not some of our schools I should say, all of our schools would have been closed to face-to-face classes and moved online. And as we continue to watch what's happening with the hurricane, we're now joined by the president of the UTEC Student Union, Percival Roberts. Percival is with us today. Afternoon, Percival. How are you doing?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm doing fine.
All right, wonderful. Let me start with you and your preparation. How has that been going for you and your family? Are you ready for the hurricane? Are you well prepared?
Yes, I'm well prepared. My family is doing well as well. Made sure we got the essential stuff, so we've done all the shopping and everything else that we need to go already.
Right, wonderful. That's good to hear. Good to know. All right, so let's talk a little bit about in terms of the campus life, in terms of what's been happening. So, can you tell us about the measures that the student union has put in place to help students to prepare, especially those persons who are living on campus?
Yes, sure. So when we first saw the bulletins coming out from the Met Service, we called the university president and we had a brief conversation with him. And out of that conversation, we recommended for classes to be moved to an online modality. And the university president, Dr. Kevin Brown, he agreed. And since Wednesday, classes have been shifted to online. We've also explored the option for transportation to students currently and off-campus students as well who want to go out of parish. And we spoke with the JUTC, and through our partnership, we got free transportation for students to be traveled from Kingston to their parishes via the JUTC Express service.
All right, great. That's good. I actually saw an advisory about that. Talk to me about that kind of coordination in terms of how did that go for the students. And I know it didn't come at a cost to them. Did it?
No, it was free of cost for them. The coordination was very easy, it was very smooth. The Students Union Council, UTEC Students Union Council, and the UWI Guild Council had a partnership with JUTC from September. So we just leveraged that partnership, and JUTC came on board and they were able to transport students for free.
Okay, that's good. And would you say, well, based on your knowledge so far, are there still students that are on campus that perhaps for any reason they weren't able to go back home to their individual parishes, or is it that the campus is now clear of all students?
But for UTech, you still have students, or we still have students on campus, students who opted to stay on campus because they believe it's safer here than where they live.
All right, and are there any plans in place from your knowledge and from your involvement in terms of those students who are still on campus and the kind of support then that the union would offer or provide?
Yes, so the Students' Union Council is always here to provide the support for the students. So we know that it may be a very difficult and challenging time for them. Some of them, this would be the first storm that they would have experienced by themselves, especially one of the projected magnitude. So we're offering tips, we're doing health and safety tips, and just doing frequent check-ins with them. And we're also liaising with the university president to keep him aware of what's happening with the students, and whatever support we can get from the university as well is always welcomed to support our students.
Right, great, definitely. You spoke about the fact that there are a number of students who would have been on campus, or this is going to be their first storm that they're going to experience, or a hurricane, while being a student there. I know around this time, persons might tend to feel anxious and anxiety, and maybe the stress levels in some sense would have gone up. But, how is your team then how is your team rather, how are they ensuring that you're helping to keep them calm, so that they know that they have the kind of support as they go through this period?
Yeah, man. So from our end, the hall chair is actively monitoring and keeping abreast of the students. So anything they say, she reports back to me and let me know what's happening. And we just try our best to keep them, or try our best to let them know that we are aware of the situation and we are there for them, and anything they need, we'll try to provide it as best as possible and to give as much support as we can from the Students' Union end.
Okay, all right, thanks for that. And on campus though, for those students who are still there, would the campus have what we call like designated shelters or safe zones where they just move them from one location to the next if things becomes intensified then?
Yes. So I did speak to our university president about that, and he plans to use the auditorium as a shelter for students if things get really bad.
Okay, all right, then that's good. And you spoke about the partnership with the UWI Guild over there at the University of the West Indies. Based on your interaction across campuses, what's the feel like, and what are you hearing from the students there?
Well, I did speak with the guild president. I haven't followed up with him as much as I probably should have, but
Right.
I think he's doing a good job over there in speaking to his students and ensuring that they're okay. And he's just checking the temperature to see exactly what's happening and letting everyone over there know that he's aware of the situation, and whatever the guild can provide in terms of support, they will do that.
Okay, all right, great. Sound like you have it together, and we know the students are also going to take precaution and to pay attention to all the advisory that the union and the guild will provide. But just generally before we go though, first of all, you have a big job, especially in this time, to ensure that the students are together, that they are okay, and they're getting the kind of support that they need. But generally speaking, what advice are you able to give, or are you giving to students now, just again to help them to stay safe and to remain calm even when the storm comes? So just a general message to all students, all tertiary students for that matter. I'm going to give you that opportunity just to speak to them.
Sure, I would say that the storm is very real. I want persons to take it very seriously. If you can, please ensure that you tighten up on all your preparations. Stay notified via the different advices and bulletins coming out. Don't go outside until you're being told by trusted sources that it is okay for you to go outside after the storm has passed. And just do your best to stay inside, stay up to date, and stay safe.
All right, thank you for that. And just before you go, first of all, listening to the reports coming from our government, listening to the Met Office in terms of what's going to be happening going into next week, well, clearly we'll not be having any face-to-face classes anytime soon. But it is advising for students to stay tuned to whatever communication channels that may be open and available, just to know when it is safe to return back to campus, and also updates as it relates to classes in terms of that kind of updates, or what kind of channel or medium is the union using to give that kind of information.
Right, so we typically utilize all of our social media platforms. So that's Instagram and mainly, well, Twitter, formerly Twitter, now X. But we also utilize our WhatsApp platform. From the university's end, they have their mass mail that they send out, and as best as possible, the Students' Union tries to supplement that by just sharing the information to all students so we can keep them up to date with what's happening.
All right, great. Thank you for that, and thank you for speaking with us, Percival. And I just want to say to you and your team at UTech Student Union, and of course to your partners at the UA Guild, that stay safe. All the best to you, and continue to provide that kind of support that students may need, especially those who continue to feel stressed and worried during this time, whether about for themselves or their families. We want to encourage you to continue doing the good work that you're doing, and let us all stay connected. All right, so all the best to you and your team and your family as well.
All right, thank you, and stay safe.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so there you have it. That is Percival Roberts, president of the UTech Student Union, just sharing with us in terms of the collaborative efforts between UTech and UE. And I'm sure there are a number of other colleges and tertiary institutions there that would be preparing, or would have prepared to such a point to get students safe, and to also give them the necessary updates that they would need so that they can be in the know. All right, we're going to just take a break, and when we come back, we'll just wrap up this section of our program.
Merry Money Mania loan promotion this Christmas. Borrow big and win bigger. Get loans of $1.5 million or $2 million at specially reduced rates, plus a chance to win your share of $1 million. New customers get double entries. Hurry! The promotion runs October 15 to December 19, 2025. Visit any branch or chrisandcharles.com for details. Chris and Charles, making Christmas merry. Conditions apply.
Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long, from bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here.
Beat the heat with Fontana Pharmacy and ATL. From August 18th to September 19th, spend $10,000 or more at any Fontana Pharmacy island-wide, and you'll have a chance to win amazing prizes. And the grand prize, a brand new AC unit from ATL. Simply write your full name, telephone number, social media handle, and email on the back of your receipt and place it in the entry box in store. Conditions apply. Visit our socials and website for more details. Authorized under the Section 58(3) of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Upgrade your home or business with Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Explore a range of termite-resistant plywood, quartz, solid surface, and granite. Experience timeless elegance with our cedar doors, crafted from premium cedar stock, kiln-dried for durability and beauty. For quality and craftsmanship, visit us at the Trade Center Kingston 10 or Hatfield, Mandeville. Call 876-963-0628-30. Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Transform your space today.
Educators, it's your summer your way. Let's go.
upgrade your ride with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit Union.
Educators, take the driver's seat with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Credit Union. Ride in style with a new car or take that well-deserved vacation with a personal loan. Low interest rates, flexible terms, and fast approval. It's your summer your way. For more info, call 876-618-1706.
The sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit
Serving
Union.
our members, impacting lives positively.
Listen to Nationwide 90 FM on 90.1
90.3
90.7
90.9
or visit our Flow channel on a 916. To our valued listeners, for questions, comments, or concerns about our programs, email us at programs@nationwidenewsnetwork.com.
Exciting news! The Design Studio on Nationwide 90 FM just got a whole lot bigger. Join us this and every Saturday now from 1 to 3 p.m. for an exclusive show that elevates your home, mind, and soul. Discover the latest interior design trends to create your dream sanctuary. Unlock your true potential with personal growth strategies. Nourish your body and spirit with expert wellness tips. Don't miss out on the inspiration you need to live your best life. Tune in to the Design Studio this and every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. and take the first step towards a more fulfilling you.
Make me sweat, make me harder.
This is Nikisha Barnes representing for Talk Up Radio, a Talk Up Youth production held every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Talk Up Youth, Miss Effort. Talk Up Youth.
You have always made a way, God. Oh God, oh God. Some days high and some days low, but I will not give up. No, I won't let go. I know God will make a way for me. Yeah. Oh, I keep troubles on the left, troubles on the right. Trusting in you, oh God, I know I'll be alright. I know God will make a way for me. You're the God of the valley, the mountains and the sea. So I will not worry. You will make a way for me. Powerful and mighty, you provide all of my needs. Through the storms I will believe that you will make a way for me.
Welcome back to the Talk Up Youth Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth. Again, of course, as I mentioned, this is a shortened edition of our show today, as we would have been giving time to what is really important to the nation, giving the nation update from the press briefing that was held earlier on this morning at the office of the Prime Minister. And as we're winding down, I thought it was important for us just to share a little hope and encouragement. And as you hear our engineer in the background there, giving us that song from Jermaine Edwards, reminding us that God will make a way for me. It's always an interesting thing, because when it comes on to natural disasters, we really take it seriously, and it's a time for us now to look to the Creator, look to God Himself for that kind of protection, that kind of hope and encouragement. And I want to use the final minutes that we have before we run on over to another broadcast. I want to just encourage us today that as we prepare ourselves for the storm, the Hurricane Melissa, right? That you can still be hopeful, and just want to just leave two words of encouragement through scriptures here of hope and strength. Philippians 4:6-7, which reminds us, do not be anxious about anything. And I know in a situation like this, it's very hard to not do that, but do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. So, even as we are going to face this storm physically, right? Let us trust God that He will spare us as well. And even if the hit comes to us directly, at least there will not be any lives that will be lost. And we want to speak that and to declare that as well, that no lives will be lost during this process, right? And so let us remain calm as best as possible and put our trust in the Lord. And so Psalm 46 1-3 says, God is our refuge and strength and ever-present help in times of trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. And it's a reminder that God is our shelter. And if you are feeling alone, if you're feeling anxious, remember you're not alone. You have persons around, you have hope in community, there's strength in numbers. So if you have not gone over to that family member house as yet, I think today, this weekend, is the time for you to rally around each other, to be there and to weather the storm, weather Melissa together, right? So remember you're not alone. Find strength in faith and prayer. If you never know how to pray, now is the time that you're going to learn how to pray, because as we heard from the Met Office that this is going to be a direct hit for our island, but we can continue to trust in God and pray, because you have to believe in miracles, that God will spare us. And remember, everybody, focus on what you can control. So whatever you can control in your time, in your space, do that, and I'll leave everything else up to the Creator. Right? And so that's my little encouragement to us today as we prepare for Melissa. Melissa is coming with force, but when you know in whom your source lies and who is the big man, then you have nothing to worry about. And so from us here at Nationwide 90 FM, we want to say, stay safe. Remember to stay inside. If you don't have to go on the road, don't go on the road. And stick and stay to all of our stations, all of our channels on YouTube, also on Instagram, on X. As long as we have power, we'll be giving you all the necessary updates that you need. And that's where we're going to be leaving it for today until next week. And we will be making way now for the design studio, and any other important notice or breaking news, we'll give it to you right here on Nationwide 90 FM. See you then.
Is the time. Youth for chat and youth for act and youth for unite right now. No silence, you youth. You have to stand for your rights now. Now is the time. Tell the people.
Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long, from bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here.
Time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paint's 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paint's Color Center today.
Exciting news! The Design Studio Nationwide 90 FM just got a whole lot bigger. Join us this and every Saturday now from 1 to 3 p.m. for an exclusive show that elevates your home, mind, and soul. Discover the latest interior design trends to create your dream sanctuary. Unlock your true potential with personal growth strategies. Nourish your body and spirit with expert wellness tips. Don't miss out on the inspiration you need to live your best life. Tune in to the Design Studio this and every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. and take the first step towards a more fulfilling you.
Make me sweat, make me harder.
Oh God, once again.
Sunday is a day for reflection and praise, so start it with Lutheran Ministries in Jamaica.
God, we know you're gonna bless us.
Listen to Nationwide 90 FM every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. for the Lutheran Hour. Brought to you by the Lutheran Ministries Jamaica, located at 33 Courtney Walsh Drive in Kingston. That's the Lutheran Hour, Sundays at 8:30 a.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media.
Visit or contact the Jamaican Lutheran Hour at 33 Courtney Walsh Drive, Kingston 10. WhatsApp or call 876-348-9085. Find us on Facebook at Jamaica Lutheran Hour or email lutheranh@gmail.com.
Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on November 1, 2025 and help us celebrate the annual Local Government and Community Month. The first stop is the Mapen Seventh-day Adventist Church at 82 Fernley Avenue in Clarendon for the National Church Service on Saturday, November 1, starting at 10 a.m. Come join us and let's worship together. That's the Local Government and Community Month National Church Service at the Mapen Seventh-day Adventist Church, 82 Fernley Avenue, starting at 10 a.m. Hear it only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Everything loud and wicked every Saturday 3 to 5 p.m. with Outside with Pepita. Loan vibes, loan laughs, and loan entertainment. Come on the road with we. Cause when we say Outside with Pepita, we're there all over Jamaica. Anyway, check them out. We're there. We're in on the business. Stay tuned in for prizes, surprises, giveaways, guest artists, and enough more. But hold on there. We forget to big up my DJ. DJ Jerome, the shell boss, I'm gonna make a bust to pew pew with the baddest, and latest tune. So look out for Outside with Pepita. We might be coming to a town near you. You heard it here first. Outside with Pepita, Saturdays 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media. Jamaica, lock it in and don't miss a thing.
Undeniable that we should be together.
The true beauty of music is that it connects people. It carries a message. It speaks to you. It changes you. And that's exactly what we do just for you every Sunday as we take you to Urban Paradise, 9:10 a.m.